welcome back to my channel. So I've been away for a long time because when I moved to Lagos 2 weeks after, or like a week and a half after, I got a job, a really nice one, and it was quite tasking. I had a lot of things to do, so I didn't have time to sit down and make videos and edit and blah blah blah. It's not an excuse, to be honest, but yeah, it is what it is. And then after that I had to go back to England for my graduation. I was away for like 2 weeks, so now I am back to Lagos for, is it for good or what's the word? Anyway, moving on to the topic of today. I didn't want to do it before, but then my sister said, oh, it's a hot topic, everyone's talking about it now, I think you'll have good opinions, I think you'll have something to say, why don't you just so I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I try to stay away from trending topics as much as possible, but I feel like this one is something to discuss, you know, something to talk about. Anyway, so it's about Toke's book, Unbecoming by Toke Makinwa. I have the book. I got it from iBook store. It was, I think, yeah, it was £5, £4.99, yeah, £5. The book is quite easy to read. I sat down and I finished it in a couple of hours, to be honest. Like, it's pretty interesting, so it's easy to go through, you know, page by page, page by page. You won't even know when you finished it. Now, before I start, so many people have accused me of being a Toke supporter, but like, I don't even know her. She's not. Who there? Sorry, I got a bit distracted. I don't even know her. She's not my family member. I don't know anything about her. I just watch her videos and I see her pictures on Instagram, and that's about it. I've never even met her in person. So yeah, check this. My thoughts on the book. First, I felt like the book was too Maje centered. I felt like she spoke about Maje for like the better part of the book. I feel like she could have given us more insight into her life. But then when I said this, my sister is like, her whole life was basically about the Maje guy. Like 12 years of somebody's life. That's a lot. So 12 years away, that's really a long time. So like, Maje is basically all that she knew. Moving on. So there's some parts of the book that really, you know, got me thinking. And you know, it's so sad seeing people say, oh, why did she have to write a book? Is she the first person that's gone through that kind of thing? Is she the first person that her husband has impregnated somebody else? Is she the first person that's been cheated on? Yada 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 yada. But I'm like, she's not the first person, but she wrote the book so that at least she can be the last person, which probably won't happen knowing the kind of men we have nowadays. But yeah, I mean, her book would reach out to people that need that kind of encouragement to walk away from toxic situations. Her own took quite a long time, Sha. I feel like in the first year she could have just left that guy, but it's easier to say than it is to do. I feel like everybody has been a mumu for somebody, not except me, Sha, but like everybody has been like a fool for somebody before. There's somebody that has been treating you like crap or treating you like shit or whatever, but you still stay. Maybe because you feel like, oh, he would change, oh, he loves me, oh, I can change him, you know, or some of that. To be honest, I don't know. The Magic guy, legit, the only good thing I saw that he did for her in that book was that he sent her peppered snails. After that, autumn, like, there was nothing I could grasp, there was nothing I could hold on to and say, It would have been more understandable if maybe the first 2-3 years the guy was bliss, the guy was everything and more, and then in the 4th year he just turned around, you know, and became shit. Then we can now say, oh, okay, she was holding on to something, saying, okay, this guy had been good to me before, and then now he's just shit. So maybe he's going through something, maybe he's, to be honest, I don't know what she was thinking, dedicating 12 years of her life to slavery, because that thing was not relationship, it was slavery. Knowing fully well that there was somebody else, like, it's not easy, Sha. There are some people that have even endured more years than that, but they will not talk, they will be hiding it. But because she told us her own, that's why we know. And then I remember when Tiwa's thing happened and people were like, oh, Tiwa, why would you grant a video interview? Why would you tell people what's going on in your marriage? Nya, 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 nya. Be like Toke kept quiet. They did not know that Toke was coming with a bag to give us her what? A book. I feel like there's nothing wrong in what she did. People are saying, why would she write a book? Why is she painting the man black? The man is already black. He doesn't need more painting. That she painted him and his side chick black. Why did she write their names like that? The truth is, you guys don't know what's going on inside. You don't know if Maje and the Anita babe have some kind of shares in that book. You don't know if they're chopping money from the book. All these celebrities, like, it's always best to keep your mouth shut and just observe from the sidelines, because you actually don't know what is going on inside their house. All these stories that Toke said, like, if you didn't read the book, you wouldn't have known half of all those things, except maybe you were her friend. And the way, you know, her friends are even going on and on Instagram, you can tell that she was not even really sharing these things with people. Because how do you tell people that your husband gave you an STD and you were, or your boyfriend, I don't even know what he was at the time, your husband or your boyfriend gave you STD and you still continue to sleep with him when you knew that he was sleeping around? Like, it's not something that's easy to say. You know, it's easy to come out and show that, oh yeah, I'm so strong, you know, I'm this, I'm that. But inside your house, there's, you know, something that is really going on that is peppering inside your chest. But you can't tell people about it. You can't talk to people about it. So I'm guessing this her book is just a way to reach out to people and say, look, babes, you're not alone. Like, look at me, as fine as I am. I've gone through this, I've gone through that. But there was one part in that book, Sha, that Toke said she bleached because of magic. Nah, girl. Don't say that. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Me, I don't believe she bleached for magic. I believe she bleached because she wanted to bloody bleach. She bleached because she wanted, but she's fine as she bleached. Like, it's not like she bleached and she looks bad. She looks good. So the bleaching really helped her market, as far as I'm concerned. Anything that will help your markets, you're welcome. I felt like she blamed the guy too much for whatever it was. She didn't really give herself, she blamed herself in some parts, but not enough blame, you know, was given to her. That's my opinion, to be honest. You're free to have any other, you know, opinion that you want to have on the matter, but it's mostly Africans that are saying, oh, why would she write a book about it? Is she the first? That "is she the first" statement is so painful. She's not the first, she's not the second, she's not the third. Frankly speaking, we all know it's okay. We all know somebody that has been in that position. Maybe not their husband impregnating somebody else, but that's being, you know, treated or whatever. We all have a friend, a sister, an auntie, or whatever that's in that position. And the thing is, there's nothing you can tell that kind of person, oh, leave him, until the person is ready to get up and say, you know what, screw you, sir, I'm going. I'm not having any of this, you know. There's nothing wrong in deciding to smile to the bank when you've been hurt. She was hurt. She made the smartest decision ever, in my opinion. She didn't say anything. She just kept all of us on ease coming. As per Chelu, wait, don't worry, relax. And over a year after, just gave us a book. And the whole Twitter was going crazy. Everybody was like, look at what happened. Look, she didn't talk, but when she did, she really, like, she bought it all. She didn't even, well, I don't know if she hid anything, but like, she gave a lot of information. And people are like, oh, why was she, yeah. There's nothing wrong in doing a Beyonce on everybody. Like, he disgraced her. No matter what anybody wants to say, he embarrassed her. And there's nothing wrong in making money from your embarrassment. Kim Kardashian had a sex tape. Everybody was like, yeah, you're a slut, you're a slut. Look at her now. She's one of the richest celebrities in the world. I mean, there's nothing wrong, you know, in profiting from something that would have ordinarily, you know, put you down or cast you aside or whatever. English is difficult, but like, you get the point. So all in all, because like, I can see that this thing is above 10 minutes and right in Nigeria, data is quite scarce. But like, all in all, I feel like the babe went through a lot in this guy's hands. I don't know if there's anything she did to him. I'm talking based on what I have read in the book. I don't know them personally, but what I have seen in the book is that she tried. It took a long ass time for her to remove herself from that situation. But the end cocoa is that she did. She walked away, and she's encouraging other people to do the same. So if you feel like you're not on the same page with her, it's not by force to read the book or to buy the book or anything like that. Anyway, at this juncture, peace and love. I need to eat. I'm quite starving, quite hungry. Hungry is the word. Bye guys. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends and everybody you care about.